Hey guys, Racey Padilla here with TriCal Superior Forage. We're about 4 months past fall planting window, and we're changing gears a little bit here at our research facility in Texas, and we're really focusing on what the next steps are, and the next steps are making crosses in the greenhouse. I get a lot of requests from customers and fans of the brand to want to come and visit us, kind of see what we do behind the scenes and the processes that we go through to develop varieties. And I thought, well, this would be a great opportunity, put something together, let everyone kind of get a little behind the scenes look at what we do here. The greenhouse is basically the plant breeder's lab. We only get one opportunity a year here to actually make the crosses and develop varieties. And I use a lot of information to develop varieties. I've had several people ask me, what makes a good variety, and what are your thought process when you come in the greenhouse to develop a variety? Uh, Generally speaking, it's just the plots that we do. We put a lot of plots across the U.S. I look at experimental lines, I look at release lines, some of the competitor lines, and we really just look at what the environment's telling us that we need to improve on. If you're somewhere up in the Midwest, you'll start seeing some things like fusarium head blight issues up there. And then I'll come in the south and we'll see leaf rust and stripe rust issues. So I try to take all that information, put it all together to develop varieties and really take something that was better than what we did before. As we look here on this table, this particular variety, this is the same variety planted 2 times. So you'll see there's 2 different stages here. We've got a stage only a few weeks old. This is planted a few weeks ago. It's got 2 or 3 weeks worth of growth on it. This particular line's the exact same line, planted about 6 weeks ago, close to 7. We're coming up on 7 this week. But the reason we do that is we want to make a nick, and basically a nick is just we want to successfully make that cross. If I have a really early maturing variety that has really good disease tolerance and a really late variety that maybe has some kind of quality component about it, and I want to smash those 2 together, if I plant them at the same time in here, I'm going to have a real hard time making that cross because the pollen receptivity of the early maturing variety and the pollen shed of the late maturing variety, they're not going to match up basically. I'm not going to be able to make the cross. So if I stage everything in here multiple different times, I get a really good opportunity to make that cross. All right, if you'll follow me back over here, these are what we call our F1s. And F1s are the first year crosses. These are the brand new babies. They all look the same at this stage until they really start maturing and they'll kind of come into their own and start getting different phenotypes, whether it's onless traits or tall, short, early maturing, so on and so forth. But basically these are the F1s. We bring them in here. We get very little seed on these when we make crosses. This is very precious seed. We want to make sure the variety has the opportunity to successfully grow, and I don't want to lose them through an environmental event. So we bring them inside into the greenhouse where we can kind of protect them. If you don't understand the length of time it takes a plant breeder to develop a variety, it's pretty significant. For us, it's to come in here to make a greenhouse cross from year 1 till the year it's actually released as a variety takes anywhere from 10 to 12 years to develop that particular variety. That means from the time I make the cross in this greenhouse this year, you may not see this variety for 10 to 12 years. That's a pretty significant commitment for plant breeding. That's the conventional side of it. We have other technologies such as double haploids we can utilize to shave off a few years. There's some, and if you have a spring type crop, I can do some what they call shuttle breeding. I can move varieties north and south throughout the year and get 2 cycles out of them. But this is just an opportunity to kind of bring you guys in here. I'm going to be coming in here probably every 6 to 8 weeks, giving you a quick peek. We'll actually let you look at the crossing process and really just give you kind of a behind the scene look. So stay tuned. Bye from TriCal.